Hello everyone, welcome back to the Real Queen of Nefertiti 33 channel. I am Tatiana. I'm here with some more articles for you all. This will be a fairy tale story, okay, for the adults. And I know I've been doing a lot of frogs fairy tale, but it keep coming up to me. I already did the Frog Prince and the Princess and the Frog. Now this one next is the Frog Princess, okay? So let's begin. The Frog Princess is a fairy tale that had multiple versions with various origins. It is classified as Type 402. 6. The Animal Bride in the Arnie Thompson Index. Another tale of this type is the Norwegian Dal de Grass. Eastern European variants include the Frog Princess or Tisavina Frog and also Versatilia the Rise. Okay, I remember that one. Alexander Ifeanya collected variants in his Northern Weskin Skukaki, a collection which included folk tales from Ukraine and Belarus alongside Russian tales. The Frog Princess can be compared to similar European fairy tale called The Frog Prince, which I already did. Go look. So let's begin with the story. The king or an old peasant woman in Lang's version wants his three sons to marry. To accomplish this, he creates a test to help them find brides. The king tells each prince to shoot an arrow. According to the king's rules, each prince will find his bride where the arrow lands. The youngest son's arrow is picked up by a frog. The king assigns his three prospective daughter-in-laws various tasks, such as spinning cloth and baking bread. In every task, the frog far outperforms the two other lazy brides to be. In some versions, the frog loses magic to accomplish the task. And though the other brides attempt to imitate the frog, they cannot perform the magic. Still, the young prince is ashamed of his frog bride until she is magically transformed into a human princess. In Calvino's version, the princess lose slings rather than bows and arrows. In the Greek version, the prince set out to find their brides one by one. The older two are already married by the time the youngest prince starts his quest. Another variation involves the sons chopping down trees and heading in the direction pointed by them in order to find their brides. In the Russian versions of the story, Prince Ivan and his two older brothers shoot arrows in different directions to find brides. The other brothers' arrows land in the houses of the daughters of an aristocrat and a wealthy merchant, respectively. Ivan's arrow lands in the mouth of a frog and a shrimp, who turns into a princess at night. The frog princess named Velalisa the Rise is a beautiful, intelligent, friendly, skilled young woman who was forced to spend 3 years in a frog's skin for disobeying Koshi. Her final test may be to dance at the king's banquet. The frog princess sheds her skin and the prince then burns it to her dismay. Had the prince been patient, the frog princess would have been freed, but instead he loses her. He then sets out to find her again and meets with Baba Yaga, whom he impresses with his spirit, asking why she has not offered him hospitality. She tells him that Koshi is holding his bride captive and explains how to find the magic needle needed to rescue his bride. In another version, the princess bride flies into Baba Yaga's hut as a bird. The prince catches her. She turns into a lizard and he cannot hold on. Baba Yaga reboots him and sends him to her sister, where he fails again. However, when he is sent to the third sister, he catches her and no transformations can break her free again. In some versions of the story, the frog princess transformation is a reward for her good nature. In one version, she is transformed by wishes for their amusement. In yet another version, she is revealed to have been an enchanting princess all along. Who? Tail type. The Eastern Europe tail is classified and gives its name to tail type SUS402. Okay. Russian researcher Vera Dobroskegi stated the type SUS402 far tussling figures among some of the popular tales of enchanting spouses in the Russian tale corpus. In some Russian variants, as soon as the hero burns the skin of his wife, the frog Tussilvina say she must depart to Koshi's realm, promoting a quest for her. The man on a quest for the lost wife. Jack Haney stated that the combination of types 402, Animal Bride, and 400, Quest for the Lost Wife, is a common combination in Russian tales, okay? So it's basically about species of animal brides, role of the animal bride, okay? I don't know, I just was led to do this, okay? So this is basically the fairy tale, The Frog Princess. I hope y'all enjoy. Peace, yes, okay.